Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining my recording of Savanna Private Game Reserve, where I hope I'll be able to tell you over the next 15 minutes about why Savanna is just a little different to the rest of the lodges in Sabi Sands in the western sector, and its unique selling points and the excitements that are going on at Savanna and why guests enjoy being there, and we get so many repeat and referrals to this amazing lodge. So just to orientate you, we've got a map of the Kruger on the right hand side here, and then we've got the Sabi Sands Game Reserve, of which Savanna is in this western sector. Now, the western sector means that everyone in this area, all the game reserves within this area, can traverse over one another. You can see Savanna it is down in the bottom here. Each private game reserve lodge must stay within its own area for the first hour of the game drive, and then they can traverse all over. So it gives them lots of options, plenty of places to go, and really a massive area to go and watch the wildlife. So access into Savanna is in two ways. Either they can fly into Ulasaba airstrip by Federal Air from Johannesburg, or two more options, scheduled flights from Skakuza or Nelspruit, and then we can either road transfer them or they can self-drive. Some people self-drive in. Anyway, anyone coming that way comes in through Newington Gate, straight into the Savanna Reserve, and it's a very simple and easy way to get into the Sabi Sands. So here we have a layout of Savanna Lodge itself. So you can see here we have three different room categories. We have the 4 luxury suites, which don't have plunge pools. And then we have the 3 executive suites, all with plunge pools. And then we have the Savanna suite, which is 2 suited room, 2 suites within the Savanna suite, and includes an interconnecting lounge. And you can see all of them have fabulous views onto the water holes here. So those are our 3 categories of suites. And just to point out to you that if we have already sold the executive suites and we haven't sold the Savanna suite, we can sell the Savanna as an executive. We just shut off the doors to the interconnecting lounge, and no one uses that area. So we can have an option of 5 executive suites. So as I said, each one looks over their beautiful watering hole, where you can see all the wildlife coming down very, very close into the lodge. And you can see behind the elephants here exactly why it's called Savanna Lodge, because the beautiful Savanna area that we are in. So going on to Savanna Suite. Now, this is the one area where we accept children under the age of 8. In the main lodge, they have to be over the age of 8, but in the Savanna Suite, we do accept families under the age of 8. So it's a 2-suited room, so we can take 3 children plus 2 adults or 4 adults. It is the only part of all the other rooms are tented, and I'll go on to describe that and show you images of it. But in this area, it is thatched because it's such a large area to cover that it's still thatched. So you can see here, each one's got its own private plunge pool, stunning rooms, which are very colonial feel, huge rooms, and then going back into the bathroom. Now, this is a beautiful bathroom. We've got inside showers, double inside showers, and then we've also got outside showers. But this bath in the middle for all the categories of rooms at Savanna, when you come back from your game drive, and it's always a surprise on the first night, but when they come back from their game drive in the evening, then the bath is run with them with beautiful temperature, wonderful bubbles in the bath, and then a couple of glasses of sherry is by the bath, and that happens every night. And it's a bit of a signature for Savanna, and it is really well appreciated by all the guests. So this is the lounge at the Savanna Suite, very comfortable. Obviously, this is a private lounge for the suite. It's the only place where we do have a TV and DVD player because of the children, and if they need entertainment, then it's always an easy way of entertaining the kids. And then private dining and private vehicle when people take the Savanna Suite. As I mentioned, we do take the children under the age of 8 in the Savanna Suite, so we also provide bush baby activities, which can be anything from building dams, as you can see here, to collecting frog spawn, to tracking animals, to maybe the younger ones baking cupcakes or something like that. So we can be totally catered towards the age and of the family, and it works incredibly well. So going on to the next category, we have the Savanna Suite, and this is where you can see the tented effect coming in. Got this beautiful plunge pool, all of this overlooking a watering hole as well, and you can see this tented effect here. So lovely and romantic. You hear the wind in the trees and the rain on the tent, and really feel that it's sort of more of a safari feel to it. We've got ceiling fans, got heaters and air conditioning. Again, this beautiful colonial style, huge bedrooms, tea and coffee making facilities inside the room. And then this lovely big bathroom with double inside shower and outside shower, the bath that will be run for you. And it's completely immaculate and huge. There's the outside shower. And then the luxury suites, which are also stunning. It's the tented feeling. It doesn't have the plunge pool, but we do have a swimming pool up at the main house, so no one needs to miss out if it's very hot. You can see here they're a great style, great size, and then in the back the bathroom, which still the bath gets run, and then the outside shower and inside showers as well. So everything, most of the things that the executive offers, and then beautiful views out to the water holes as well. This is the main lodge area. We've got a lovely library area up in the eaves there, and then a lot of the dining happens there, and a bar area. Now on the dining, it is a social affair at Savanna, and the food is absolutely amazing, but it's definitely about communal dining. It's about swapping stories, about enjoying some amazing foods and wines. And we dine in lots and lots of different areas at Savanna. So it's a lot of variety, and there's always an amazing atmosphere here. So you will see here, it's a sort of dining room table layout, but you'll sit with your ranger. So, and the ranger will surround himself with his own guests. So whilst it is communal dining, it's also very much around your ranger. And so it does feel like it's also sort of quite private. We, of course, offer the Boma dining, which is always a really fun evening, and we have some dancers and singers coming in, and it's very festive. And then this is a very unique thing to Savanna. It's called the Salati dining experience. Now, in 1969, the Salati line before 1969 ran through Sabi Sands and through Savanna, and it was decommissioned in that year. And then when it was decommissioned, Savanna took on one of the railway carriages, which was put into a siding, and it was left for many years. And then about 4 years ago, it was taken out of the sidings, and it was renovated, and they spent repaired it to its former glory. And now, occasionally, weather dependent, we regularly bring it out and give the guests the most amazing dining experience. So they'll have their sundowner, come around the corner, and then they will see this beautiful dining carriage. And they have this wonderful 3-course dinner, and the atmosphere is incredible. And the rangers tell wonderful stories about times of old. They tell it about Paul Kruger, they talk about mining, they talk about safari, they talk about the Sabi Sands. So it is really, really fascinating, and it's a bit of time to talk about history and ask your questions and all the rest. So it is a really, really jolly evening, and the food and the drink all sort of flows, and it's great fun. We also offer some garden dining, and then also private dining as well. Whilst the default value is definitely communal dining at Savanna Lodge, we offer private dining very often. The honeymooners love it, and there's not a problem. We can always arrange that for your guests. So I don't need to tell you how amazing the game viewing is in the Western sector. Very often guests will see the Big Five in 1 or 2 days. The dream team here, amazing rangers that we have. They are absolutely incredible. Neil and Paddy are very well known and incredible photographers, which I will go on to in a bit. But we offer lovely sundowners and drinks in the bush. We also offer bushwalks. And we team up also with our Delini Lodge, which we neighbour onto, and offer, when you're staying 2 nights at Savanna and Delini, we offer a lovely sort of 5-hour walk, which is about 13 kilometres between the two. That's a sort of a free service that we offer if they're staying at both lodges for 2 nights. It's a great way to sort of get up close and personal with the bush, and a lovely way to sort of experience it from your feet and not a vehicle. But we also offer just, an odd hour bushwalking for anybody that might want it. So we have our curio shop as well. And for those that feel that they haven't taken enough exercise and enjoyed too much of the Savanna food and drink, we have a gym area. And then we run wildlife photography courses. As I said, Paddy and Neil are amazing photographers. And whoever goes there with their camera will always come back a better photographer. You know, they're brilliant at placing people in the right light and being able to give them advice. Paddy's just published a book about photography in the Sabi Sands. So they really are experts in their field, not only as rangers, but as photographers as well. So that's that we do find people come away with permanent memories of their time at Savanna. We offer massages, facials and nails. Your nails to be done, but much more importantly, we work a lot with the community. We take our social responsibility very seriously. We have a number of community projects. This is Renka, who looks after our community projects, and she lives at Savanna. And one of these, she's just showing us here, these beautiful girls at the local orphanage, which Savanna supports. So it's an important part of us, and we often find that guests like to go and visit the orphanage, visit the village, as it's very much sort of part of the Savanna community. Just a bit of peace of mind, we do subscribe as a lodge to this company called Safety, and Safety are a paramedic, and they're stationed at Singita. And it means if anyone's got a worry or an issue, then it's just 15 minutes for them to get here, so to Savanna. So it's a very useful thing for us to subscribe to. And that concludes my webinar on Savanna Lodge. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, either go direct to their website, www.savannalodge.com, or to mine, which is farhorizonsmarketing.com, for information and more webinars and downloads of images. Thank you very much for your time.